Ajay, shout outs to you, Atago, Impo Fine Boy Ojuba. O Fine Bonko Bafita we pay annually a chat session on in the next 30 seconds. So Baje Shua Shishi. That's right. I could check Ella like a Biani Sempe, a Biani Adawalache, and Numu Adrawushi. That's right. Aye. Shout outs to you, Miami boy Ojuba. That's right. Shout outs to Akuche. Ifite Gemfe. Akuche dancehall. Akuche Momo be. Ona ye dancehall voice Ona boni ni yo dancehall. Akuche, you do all Momo Klabe. Momo Klabe. Check Akuche out. O find Bomoding. Subscribe more to a channel Facebook. Ke o share Facebook no type Papa Ro ni alote obana ke ibaba TikTok le mwe the same thing. Ko she TikTok le mwe le type mo Papa Ro ni alote obana ko na le no obana Akuche boli nyene cartoon atweke bo nyene na kule danye kwa kule YouTube ni ne dan like I said ya Facebook type mo Papa Ro le page Papa Ro ni alote obana Papa Ro BP ke ni alote channel jeleni the Papa Ro konklo bona boni ni yo she no obana Papa Ro ni alote leni ko te TikTok le nwe bomode Papa Ro ni alote ko bote mi no le nwe obana le obana video say jeme if you live to mo boni wo fio ye bi no bona boni ni yo so bomode ni o follow le ke e ba live keke le un obole to ke ko kwele ye channel no. You understand what I'm saying? Sani what push you way. Nke bo ake ene jegbe ko menu chumoni. Akuche me ama me jenshi dani wo po woba. O me pa ko woba akuche me ama no mo ame bo no mo eche. Akuche me ame bo no mo eche. O me pa ko woba. Pa ko woba. Shout outs to you Akuche. Shout outs to you Naomi sign. Shout outs to you ni latte noko yeje. Wabacha nye wonife chemekajeme shole before ni wabacha no min kpabo fai ani nke ni bi enyokome achonbo insumo ni ihi e ba kpa no kenklen keji oye be nyani ni abadan min kpabo fai neke commercials na sanima fe kenklen be ke oye Tampa ye Florida nya woke no agi anshi ke woke wo pe kwabene yo for kenye me afi kome ye Kristo min kpabo fai ke Ga-Dangme community oyemieko no you have to be a Ga-Dangme ni oye Tampa ni amie alo ye surrounding county say bomode Ga-Dangme Bay of Tampa Bay ona boni ni yo mina ameke ba ye komi na ga ameke ameko ba ye komi so min kpabo fai ye shiba mi. Okay, so I can't do it like that. All right. So, min taba zoom le out ma but she can zoom le out boli again a show in private screen in small showable. So, here you go. So, fine. Musical chairs kenke contest awale tournament. Okay. Okay. Cards playing 21st February 2026 at Roulette Park, 2401 East Yukon Street, Tampa, Florida 33604. Ufane agency 12 shwande Gayotri Tampa Benjamin Florida ame weather ame BNN na kan time fin ye we bi e jeme gbele jeme ye hot Ona. So ka o ta no achake weather me ko o ya East Coast any friend ye bo pii ona. O to ya ko ni selo warmer. Ona boni ni yo. Bomoden ko ni Ga-Dangme Activism. Yeah, Tampa Bay, Florida. I'm in February 2026. I'm a Cultural Fun Day. Cultural Fun Day. So there's gonna be musical chairs, there's gonna be kenke eating contest, and then there will be, of course, cards playing and many, many, many other games. Once again, your Roulette Park, 2401 East Yukon Street, Tampa, Florida, 33604. I've been anywhere in Kenya. No come back eba jekpo week ne benye ba kai now min panye fai ke wagbe show ne na abona ma send nye fe link to story ni min ke bo ake e breaky mene ne bona boni ni yo now ani ingeni ne achombo min ta ni nke mina achole. Okay, here we go. Mimba I mean, once again, mean town in a thumbnail achombo koni ke ote koni onna. So I mean 1 second ninke thumbnail achombo bona boni ni yo ke ote YouTube ni odabi dabi. I just want to see the thumbnail. Okay, yeah, me 1 second. Yeah, me 1 second. Oh man. Van me 1 second. Yeah, I'm 1 second in by. Minta beni yo no keke ona nyena shi if you make here we ne ba mo ene ti min panye fai nye bo amodin ama fe phone ne no makwa ke e ba fe okay ye phone ne no lo ni nye kwa now wo ba fe show ye bona so ye shi ba mi bo modin koni okwe eja ke keji okwe keke keji wo fe show ye here questions ni oyo ni obasumu ni obife bona keke onna any pote ni sane ka keji oba bodie nche ona boni ni eyo onna keke onna ni wonje sane any. Now first of all energy no ni minta ni onna because I was working on something so but me fail on the fly. It was important for me to take care of. I thought I'd already done that, but apparently infiko. So ofa ne ye shiba mi. Keji o kwa mi bona. Ya YouTube. Ke ote YouTube bona. Koni o ya channel ne wo TV. Now, ken be na nke link ke ba sendible. Ke ote wo TV mi tauni ona kwamo wo TV ona no ni onane kona ada wo TV ko yejeme je no nchon wo TV ne noji noni nchon bona boni ni yo wo TV ne ji noni nchon so no one can me screen no ehabo boni afeni ofemi ni okwe wo TV ne noji noni mintawoni okwe ehamie ye eshiba mi ona boni ni yo kwamo no now kote the very first video ni obana bona the very first video ni obana mintaw ni onyeno ni okwe it's very explosive obana taflache ojotwa ke ni bi komeni yo galumo yelimi ni wota ni wo yo da. You understand what I'm saying? So min pabo fai ke wo gbe show na ma send the link ma send him mo fe mo ni young contacts ni kama fe shwen ya bo link ma send the link ko bona koni okwe fe ni ke wo babi any one fe show I'm sure it will probably be this coming Saturday or this coming Sunday but I fe a whole show on this. You understand what I'm saying? Koni onna any potem ni show yeah I'm sure I get okwe obana a lot of questions soon on aboni yo koni sort of up prepare he wo face show a weekend ne onna so fine mean sale of the white bracelet no jino ni mintaw ni okwe yes okay so now in the link here bag me kawa gbe na abona video ne in the link here bag me video ne description ne bona can be show na in bag me obi aneno show ye bona so bomode oba na ni bi tumoni nko obo oba gboda eni bi akomeni wota abi eni wo yu obe pie je ni won yu eni bi komi keke ni taflache dabi wo bata bi eni ekole won town ni wo fite ma gbe dabi sale of the white bracelet, the unspoken Pansy scheme. Sale of the white bracelet, the unspoken Pansy scheme. So to my burning cobwe, Obana, it's very explosive. Obana no kuemini border, but it is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? So me pabu fight. You can link up. I send in your friend individually. In our video name description there is get it be show na. You understand? So I lay no ke inbo na man I send the boy. Me tell no kwa no kune so ya video ne a description there shishi. Ke ote shishi Obana link jame koni onye no bomba den ko se jame we subscribe mo channel womanye na akoko achereku wa wa ade enche nu ya bi nyane wo support ale ona boni ne yo now chebe kanyeme look about ya mene show me ni what you look Ga-Dangme ole what advocacy Obana can check theme from noni wo fe nye me keep the same theme just in tweak le bibioko but it's the same thing ole no you need Ga-Dangme ni ole if you've ever thought okay advocacy yield the necessary results no tower allo onijami eboy wuje don't this is the time this and what intensify or advocacy look this is the time this and what advocacy what intensify look you don't need any special equipment ni neke advocacy ne oba feko as long as no your cell phone ni camera ye ni enye record or video go for it. I tell people all the time, look, anytime mo go back to me back ni YouTube ne nta o ma fenga papa o need any special equipment. You don't. Or a cell phone. Call a cell phone and that's all that you need. Ni every single person ni ganyojibo, ni gangbenyojibo, ni Ga-Dangme former jibo, ni osumo Ga-Dangme. You have to be an activist for Ga-Dangme. Picture FA blurry. Ow, not today. Ow. Nyegeki amye. Finish Sunday. Wakwa ke ba chakelu. Nyani ma refresher. Shkomeni work. All right, what was it? I hope I can in connection be excellent. Bona, yeah, in connection excellent. So I don't know why ni but lele TV no if it blurry. Okay, if it better. Okay, hopefully I stay na kind. Because YouTube connection can make excellent connection. So in anyway, so let's go on. So no me earlier jacket. Look, Esani wafe wachomo way activist for cause any wafe wa fighter for look. Esani was sure can a selected few. No, you understand what I'm saying? I get it. Jemo femo ne comfortable with ni taflache again here ba wo camera no. So me no shishi na kind. Ba cheme kanyeme o fine keji obanye keji onye ke camera no ba egba ona then me pabo fight bomodeni Ga-Dangme activism okoy ya wo mi. Now ke osumo no ye ba camera mi nwe nke bia ne kwamo AI ni BP obanyo record voice voice note call record obanyo picture ko kekekengme no. You understand what I'm saying? So ba video me once again that is no excuse. Ni no esa ni o fight on here Ga-Dangme. Record my voice note there. Ta mo picture ko kekangme no. No post it on my Facebook. Post it mo kang me TikTok. post mo keng me Twitter, post mo keng me Snapchat, post mo keng me Instagram. Because Olenoko, look, anytime ni wabaya here shikome apart from noni wadi enche wafio wa ya say the forces against us say I'm a striker hard. You understand what I'm saying? Ni keji obo commentary ni yano ye noni ebane ye airport ne chakemo. Once again our enemies ameteshi. When enemies say ameteshi ni esani wakmeno ni esani wagmoi esani wano ki atabi amini no fe no ni wata wa wani ne ba no. Look, what fe bodo ahu so mo fe mo keketi oshine ke washalashi ni fe mo keketi oshine fiole ake wo. The only thing that we are good for is jama t-shirt ke 2 cities. This time around ni wo boy we mo gba me komana. This time around push mo back gba me komana ni esani wo pa esani wo push mo back ke no mo ni wo no emia wa fechuchuko ona ni like I've been saying this for a very long time. I go, look, what you me ke what me afe no ko bi ji ame what generation ne what afe no no egbla was say na kan no eshishi wo yi no bi ne opportunities ni esani shukwe wanye me ka wacheme anya fight ni wana ake Ga-Dangme biye ajo ame afe no ko iwo na kan ni bi afe wona ni wa generation ne wakpening ni what be ever go through ni bi ni what go through as Ga-Dangme be. No, we're not going to allow it. So to everybody out there, the old Ga-Dangme is no more. There is a new Ga-Dangme in town, and you all better get used to it, because we are not going to shut up. We are not going to keep quiet. Like you are done it. Look, if it's going to take screaming on top of our lungs every single day for you lots to hear us, we will make sure we do it. There will be a price to pay. Trust me. Every political party that is not going to fight for our interest, put us in a place where we would see that this political party, this politician actually cares about us. There will be a price to pay for it, and some of us will make sure of that. We will use our platforms to make sure that the political class, the elites in Ghana, pay a price for taking us for granted. Look, those days are gone. The days of taking Ga-Dangme for granted is over. We are not going to allow that anymore. And we will make sure for you politicians out there, you think all that we are good for is Jama and two cities. Once again, the better you guys change your minds, the better it will be for you. I mean, the earlier you guys change your minds, the better it will be for you. Because those days are gone. Of course, you're going to find one or two Ga-Dangme youth out there who would be willing to take your t-shirts and your two cities, and you know what I mean. But trust me, the larger Ga-Dangme youth is smarter. And we are going to make sure that it stays like that. We are going to make sure that we hold these politicians accountable. We are going to make sure that we will hold the opinion leaders, the people that actually matter in Ghana, we will hold you accountable. Because once again, there is no single tribe that has contributed to the nation Ghana than the Ga-Dangme people. We've contributed more than any other tribe in everything. In intellect, with our finances, with our land, with our human resource, name it, everything. There is no singular tribe that can match the sort of sacrifices we have to make as Ga-Dangme people to make Ghana what it is today. So the days of taking the Ga-Dangme youth or the Ga-Dangme man or woman for granted, those days are far gone. We will fight for what rightfully belongs to us. We will make sure our piece of the pie into us. Now, to my body, you are obo commentary like it's so sad. And that get voter rep, your national development statements need a release. The reason they were Nima Kane like a letter. You see, we've been calling for our politicians, Ga-Dangme politicians. Ni amiani one nuami. Ni amiani one na keji a tao noko noko inya Ga-Dangme biye. Ame ba yue hawo. Tumo boni politicians konklome. Ame yuo ha eni ame je. Na kaino esania mo ame yue hawo. She be biye Ga-Dangme politicians say wanu ami. Wanu ami. Ni be pi keji wanu ami here. Alo wa na ami ni fe mo government here mo use wame na ke kwanta woni bi ahen. Especially the people Ga-Dangme be na me your MPPM. You understand what I'm saying? It's about time y'all stop yourselves from being conduits for our distraction. It's about time. Stop being conduits for our distraction. Stop it. And be the people that make sure we get noni sa aka woni ni. But more often than not, Jena can genuinely nyefio. I use one yamona ke pata woni bi aye. I use one yanaka color woni bi Henry Cote, Lord Combe, Titus Glover, Namoeko Chami. You know them. You know them. Stop being conduits for our distraction. Look. Basic. Nyena no ni ya no e. Nyena beni a drag or chenche. Wa friend wa chenche. Nyena beni a drag or Facebook ke other social media platforms say. You can look, there is a new Ga-Dangme youth. Blame no je no ne. Nyena beni lelenche mambi a cell food mo fe mo shaba chegbe chenche no ke ba fe nege no ta no afi nege ne ene efeko god ta afeko. And look, eba continue to every single town yega. And some of us will use our platforms to about pushing like our agenda. We are not going to stop. So Ga-Dangme politician Jibwe, make sure I can represent your interest. Make him sure I can you or your parliament about no he. I can lele oh no hawo. Oh no ha kucho mi noje. Oh no ha popa mi noje. Because the elections be say what like I said for me. Look, my calling your fan out. Mo fe bonina I will call. Ni kumo ye wa dromo na nke ni tete TV wabada. I keep telling you, Kelvin Taylor, use microphone communicate. I seriously believe I can need the TV. We will use this same single microphone. Go check it Ga-Dangme fan. So panele be ti ame come nye na wo o mene jega fueda seke elo eji ama me tablo chi en ka me teshi bolo mo so ka me ye na me to ba me bolo. That day will come. No ba na ke wo tablo chi ni ke wo ye wo to no ba bolo keke. That day it will come. So get ready. The politician Jibu, ni Ga-Dangme politician Jibu, get ready. That day, eba. You understand what I'm saying? Voter rep ni eyo na development planning commission dio committee emiye. Look, Engma Wolo ni shout out to you, Man Rose so fine boy ojuba. shout outs to you, Pokwase Jama Manche, ni ofane bebo wojuba. Egma woloni, once again, it blame me because a fight for the interest of any age. I'm still waiting. Ga-Dangme caucus. I'm still waiting for that single Ga-Dangme politician. Still waiting. Now, I'm a kind of wolu amahabu. Like I said, no kopote wayami. There is a particular point. Me taoni makane mahabue. Koni wa cha wa yue mono. Noni yue pi keje shishine. You find a nake wa nine cat wa streamer cat nyeke kiami. So nyani wabotia mi ni makane neke wolone mahabu. Koni ona noni iwo piye here we go. Waba back. Waba back. Now, kwamo tumobeni inkebwe two ni chanke a release actually billion oponi afeni cosmene on the 4th. It get press statement renaming Kotoka International Airport a misplaced priority. And I must firmly reject. You understand what I'm saying? These are the naysayers. These people ni ametao ganoya. Ni blame me because they Ga-Dangme nyoni. No abomoni Ga-Dangme nyojibwe. What do you have to do? Clearly, mene J Ga-Dangme nyoni. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to you, no keji noko ne ba benefit Ga-Dangme ni le shie blame me. She broke Ga-Dangme nyue manage no ba fe. No one mene nke look Ga-Dangme activism it must intensify. It's ani what chila awomi petro es ani what lo awomi wa ni wan e cho febone cho because what you made to mo papa ne can me short conclume ni I may clearly I may appreciate your contribution to Ghana ni I may feel like deserve ni be coming much real and kind and I don't care and you take an exception to what I'm saying. I don't care. That is the way I feel and that is the way we all feel about it. You understand what I'm saying? Ole me come ya Ghana, ni tribes come ya Ghana. Now I feel like they are better than us. I'm deserve or ni be come ni what deserve ni be come ni keji one bi ni be come one fe no koton. Now my airport there ye ho achele ho airport. Achele ni tete airport. Achele na lamle airport. Achele nigbese airport. She achole ho airport. No na achole ho airport we. Ke airport ko aka chakele ni awola Accra eke bo omiefu ni o ka push against. Who the hell are you? No na my friend, tell the government to change it to Kotoka since you love Kotoka so much. Tell the government. There is an airport in Ho. Tell the government to change it to Kotoka instead of calling it Ho. And the government tell Kotoka. Baba no Ho. Ni wa no name I was spoon no. I tell Kotoka. Me influence on it. Nika wa you ni benye bag ngwe kwasi a statement jinkome. Bulu a statement jinkome. Let me read it. I have taken note of reports indicating the intention of the majority leader through the Ministry of Transport to introduce a parliament seeking to rename Kotoka International Airport as Accra International Airport. As Volta Regional Commissioner, once again, it represents the interest, and that is why I'm saying, we must all become activists for Ga-Dangme. Every single one of us. As Volta Regional Commissioner to the National Development Planning Commission, I must state clearly and firmly that this proposal represents a misplaced policy priority and must be resisted in the national interest. Once again, a bunch of nonsense. All of a sudden, these people are concerned about policies, about NIBI, NISANI government are prioritized, about NIBI, NISANI government are focused on, and all of a sudden, NISANI government waste their time on Nokotumoneke. In the course of my work, I travel across different regions of the world and pass through many international airports. The consistent global practice is evident. Airports are often named after individuals, heroic citizens, not as history, identity. Understand what I'm saying? Identity and national purpose. Can reflect identity. What does the name Accra? I mean, you know, what does the name Accra? Maybe Mogobaka Kewo. Naka identity and use the game. A national identity. Or take the too loosely. But Naka identity. I mean, if you Nika a national identity is Accra not part of Ghana. Accra identify Ghana. Accra will identify your Ivory Coast. Allo identify your Lagos. Accra identify Ghana. Kawanye mami ni wakemo kwake waja Accra. Mo bio wake Accra yo Saudi Arabia. Allo no ni yo China. Allo no ni yo Japan. You see, so the lenche statement there because he was in a haste to show his hatred. He was in a haste to show his hatred. Now, let's go on. These names have not been hindered. These names have not hindered efficiency, competitiveness, or global recognition. On the contrary, hey, my friend, Shigemi, they coexist seamlessly with world-class performance. International airports are not mere symbols. They are strategic economic assets. So once again, what does the name Kotoka, what does it actually do for the airport strategically? What exactly does it do? Ni ke achake ni awolegbe konkloe na kaino enye achieve don. You see the nonsense in this statement. What does the name Kotoka what strategic economic purpose the name Kotoka serves? Where ni ke achake ni afela Accra, that strategic economic purpose will be defeated. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes, like I said, look, you are talking about these places. They are not mere symbols. They are strategic economic assets. So my question is, what exactly the name Kotoka serves in terms of strategic economic whatever? Why did attack Nyakakra will jeme nakan no a survey don nakan purpose will be defeated. What exactly? Now let's go on. Their value is determined by efficiency, safety, connectivity, cost, competitiveness, cargo capacity, and the ability to attract airlines, trade, tourism, and investment. Once again, if we were to go ahead and change the name, if we were to go ahead and change the name from Kotoka to Accra, would all of these things that you've listed, would they be defeated? All of these things that you've listed, would all of these things be defeated just by a mere change of name of the airport? Monuments gets. This is be the first time we are changing a monument, the name of a monument from one thing to the other, or a national asset from one thing to the other. So this is all a bunch of words that actually mean nothing. they mean nothing. Because changing the name from Kotoka to Accra, it will not change anything at all, young man. It's not gonna, I'm trying to see the negative effect this will actually bring to the operations of the airport. You know what? Somebody actually brought it to my attention. Okay, if you're actually buying your ticket, ni use airport code there, it is not KIA. It is actually ACC. You are friendly what your ticket say, you will all bear that out. The 3 airport code there is actually ACC. That's exactly what it is. ACC. ACC. That's the 3 airport code. ACC. So I'm still trying to figure out. No, ACC is the airport code for Accra. It's already there. You know the reason why? Because Accra was the original name. Accra was the original name. Nini Achake be Achake ye I'm a chole. Is it Aikao? Akao Chake na me ba feel like KIA. Aikao maintain ACC. Because that was the original name. Accra was the original name. So now Chake be now feel like Kotoka International Airport. Aikao Chake. They kept the ACC. Let's go on. A change in name does not improve operational performance, reduce cost, expand routes, or increase passenger or cargo volumes. It delivers no measurable economic benefit. So once again, why are you so worried? If you have issues in terms of performance, cost, routes, passenger and cargo volume, say, deal with the Ghana Airport Company. What has that got to do with the name? You see, this man is a walking contradiction. Because look, you understand? It might affect airport in some sort of a negative way. It's a bunch of nonsense. A bunch of nonsense. But once again, you guys have become conduits for our distraction. Step up. Wise up. Let's go on. Let's go on. Shout outs to you, Okalichi. At a time of fiscal strain, rising public debt, and intense pressure on public investment, the absence of any clearly defined economic, operational, or financial justification makes this problem deeply concerning. Once again, all of a sudden, these idiots are concerned about public debt. They are concerned about fiscal strain. They are concerned about public investments. They are concerned about operational or financial justification. All of a sudden, these idiots are out there spewing a bunch of nonsense. Renaming a major international airport is not cost-free. It requires parliamentary time, administrative capacity, and rebranding update expenses across global aviation, logistics, and digital platforms. Look, once again, these people, I'm a bedroom. I'm a bedroom. You see, these people are acting as if noni afione government yeshi no fe no machine. The government spend time solely on changing the name from Kotoka to Accra. I mean, actitumo no fe no ni NDC government here fio beakpa. Meanwhile, this is one of 400 different bills. 400 different bills parliamentary session. Me repeat it, Jamaica. In case this is one out of 400 different bills. The cabinet are approving about parliament, now about passing. And these are acting as if government can no fair no passashi. Government ever stand still. They are work solely on changing the name from Kotoka to Accra. Let's go on. Every city and every unit of institutional focus devoted capacity diverted from urgent priorities, improving safety systems, passenger experience, cargo handling, and positioning Accra as I thought you would say positioning Kotoka as a competitive regional aviation hub. Kotoka International Airport is already stability and predictability in global air transport. Many countries deliberately retain long-established airport names while directing reform energy toward efficiency, service equality, and commitment. Ghana should do the same. Once again, this is a bunch of words that makes no sense. It put a bunch of words together. It sounds so stupid. It sounds so useless with these words. No use them. Once again, he has not made a case as to Accra. All of these things need a feel like a affair. Now, the proposal also raises a wider governance concern. Public confidence is strengthened when government action is clearly aligned with national development priorities and sequenced according to urgency and impact. When initiatives of limited apparent economic value are advanced amid far more pressing national challenges, citizens are right to question the seriousness of our policy focus. Once again, this is a bunch of stupid words that you've put together. This is one of 400 freaking bills. 4 freaking focused on this and not doing other things. It's pure nonsense. It's pure stupidity. It is pure. I mean, pure ridiculousness. It's utter nonsense. This is one of 400 bills that government is putting before, is laying before Parliament this very session. So to write such a statement, to make it look as if government is solely and only focused on this and not concerned about other national issues, it's pure, once again, stupidity. Pure nonsense. Now, let's go on. Once again, there is a portion in Ghana aviation sector requires reforms that matter. Operating costs, improved efficiency, expanded cargo and logistic capacity, and a coherent strategy to position Accra as a true West African hub. These are the interventions that generate growth, jobs, and foreign exchange, not cosmetic renaming exercises. And so why are you so if this is just mere cosmetic? So what is your why? Waste no time. In the and it deserves it. Actually, let's go on. Now, BNA G any mintaoni walkway. Okay, let's go back. If like she member 1 second. Okay. Any meantime, I can zoom out a larger. So let me read it. But I'm going to show it to you. Okay. For these reasons, I strongly and unequivocally call on the voter caucus in Parliament. This particular paragraph, for these reasons, I strongly and unequivocally call on voter in Parliament, voter regional House of Chiefs, voter-based diaspora operations, and all Voltarians at home and abroad to fiercely reject this needless proposal. I also urge the wider Ghanaian public to insist on policy discipline and economic seriousness. This particular paragraph, and that is why I am saying, Ga-Dangme activism must intensify. If you have a phone, become a Ga-Dangme activist. If you have a cell phone, know your Facebook, know your Twitter, know your TikTok, or your Instagram, or your Snapchat. Fake or no, your look, use it. Your voice is crucially needed this time around, because why may come to money came now. Never a governance votarian, and this should be a rallying call. Kiawa fail, Ga-Dangme be fair. You understand what I'm saying? This should be more famous. That's what I'm saying. Okay, look, Ga-Dangme jibwe. E check votarians ni your man say. The votarians ni your Ghana. The votarians ni your FA yake. Amete shiashi ne check votarians ni your parliament. The voter caucus in parliament. Once again, Ga-Dangme caucus in Benyayo. A check voter regional house of chiefs. Greater Accra regional house of chiefs. Where is your statement? Ninyo supporting the keno kone ni government FA. Ninyo ba make sure ake government ibaya no. Ninyo keno kone no kokula kachi. Statement here. Imanye statement here. Ga-Dangme caucus in parliament. Nye ungenye yo. Ache nye voter region brothers and sisters. Ni ame stand up against no government FA yake ba fe ke wo hie nyam nye unwe yo Ga-Dangme caucus ni nye yo parliament ke nye yo nye nna ko ni nye fe press conference ko mepo dan nye yo Ga-Dangme caucus in parliament nye yo. Are you going to speak against statements come to my name? Alonye ba monye na abu mi no to mo beni da na nyamonye na abu mi ni wana nya ni opili ni me ba nu nya na ka da bi Ga-Dangme bi hu ye parliament ni ka oye bulu e alo oye no ko ye hia me ama me ba na me ba defend am we bi yo. Where are you? Where are you? Regional House of Chiefs. You can release statements ko you can push in the government voter regional House of Chiefs now may speak against. And look, I would not be surprised. Okay, any of these groups ni papa ne echa me ameba hit to the call ne make. I would not be surprised. So once again, many me wakamete parliament ni ame represent what interest there. Where are they? Where are they? Regional House of Chiefs. Where is the statement commending the government? You pledge your support. Government look, put something out there. People are serious about this. You understand what I'm saying? Because the foolishness from some of these people will not stop. And we have to make sure they hear our voices. We have to make sure they become aware. We are not going to take their foolishness anymore. Won't lie with me. Okay? I'm a come. I'm a nimeka. I'm a me. Na tau na fe Ghana. I'm a pene na ba fe Ghana. I'm a tau. No, I'm a manche. I'm a manche. I'm a manche. Look, okay? Shut. Look, okay? Once again, mene dani me pina. No ni doma ini we. Me come ye Twitter. Ni mene amena amefa ameka o doma ini otherwise ni na me bash like a few no kochon. Nye flyer ni nkejebo. Ni otumfo e ka chante flag ye wo. Ne ke Ghana flag we shishie Any minute, me come any otherwise I'm back you domaini. Mene I'm a team in come karage. Oh, any come no you one nuboshishi. I'm a cheme come me didn't want to be part of the country we call Ghana. Nikabatabiane, I'm a feno ni wabana kamene me I'm a town I'm a fita Ghana. You understand what I'm saying? Onim sisi manjalo ejiane. Manjalo enifiteloi. All of a sudden, government should focus on more important things. Once again, Neka will be in Dankwabuzia tradition, Manjalo and Nifiteloi. Another one, changing an airport's name is unnecessary and not beneficial to Ghanaians. Government should focus on more important matters. All of a sudden, these people, all of a sudden, are worried about important matters. A few months ago, I'm in government. No feno ya okay. I'm gonna be so far. I'm gonna be pin just a few months ago. I'm all of a sudden I'm na ke nibi yana sana fake wa Ghana be. Ona me bulu. Now another idiot. Taflache MPP MPP ye kafia ile no ni ba me na yi eslo wusu mamile marabeta mamile ne yo sekelo gangster ta chole ten ye pegbe no gangster na afele fisheries minister ne yo ewutu senya mi eslo wusu how akunsi I mean, nibi come adia fati. Lelo ni ba me na nibi come kwashia nibi come so ka fe ka me na potu. I mean, bedroom bully. I mean, sekeloi. Come on, next MPB administration will also remove Jerry Rawlinson's name from any national monument named after him because he's also a coup maker. You see these idiots. Ona me dreamo. I'm a bedroom. This is what I'm a bedroom. 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 Oh, I'm a bedroom. I'm a bedroom. They are traders. Many men get traders. Yeah, I'm a town. Look, anytime like a Ghana, I'm a 50 Ghana. Anytime. Akufo-Addo naka papa ke oforiata naka no prime minister ke secretary of finance naka no I'm about bankrupt to Ghana. Come on, naka National Liberation Council be na I'm about liberate me fa utu beji golf can be na me fe I'm a fe fa utu beji golf can be I'm a juju gun a lolwe gun and be fe no what Jerry try me ichi atu. Nibi come many me get me man jalo eji ame. I'm a wa Ghana no ya me get man jalo. Me. Kufo neba no eba juwashi kufo you know ajuwashi po jimfe game alolo woni bi aju more than kufo but kufo it take le to 30,000%. July son Akufo-Addo neba fala eba bankrupt to man e drama to mo boni e check konforiata check I'm a fair pepe I'm a bet any track record koni name one okay I'm a chole no go marabeta I mean get fair down I'm a NDCB I'm a fair. Oh, social intervention. Name one social intervention. Social like free SHS, National Health Insurance Scheme. I'm a Mali July so I'm a logo no you of I'm a Mali. National Health Insurance Scheme. Jerry a boy pilot to ya Kloachi komomo. Free SHS John Mama Genshiomo with day schools. I'm July I'm a so I'm a tower Ghana no ya. You see another nonsense? Now, let's go on. Let's go on. Ni you can tell I'm a peer. Look, I mean you all of a sudden, I'm a kai nibi ni esania fake no ni feel. All of a sudden, Akufo-Addo Emako MPP go Amemako University komene ke podan. University is known na your Ghana fe Nkrumah tradition be ni mamofe. Nkrumah tradition meaning CPP, PNDC, NDC. Na ameba chake gbe GFA no ala me kai. Na me ka wo I'm a party bi ni amete amekume I'm supervised shit bombing can it be if you know their history they are a bunch of idiots. They are bad for Ghana. That political party. I'm sorry, KGM people they are bad. They are bad for Ghana. Anytime ni Ghana ba ya yin ka me batano Ghana ba say ababa say bi mene menka ababa say bi ababa say bi go okwe ameni femu ameni bi fe na me fio Ghana say ba so Ghana say ba so Ghana say ba so Beni Kwame Nkrumah ke independence now. Ameke independence within the shortest possible time. Many men can say chame. Beni Nkrumah ba ni towo. Ni Kwame Nkrumah ke CPP ke independence now. Independence within the shortest possible time. Akufo-Addo echekwenda nkwa. Bi amini Nkrumah efenie be engma wolo Kenya London Kenya kuye be male Nkrumah yi. Ike Akufo-Addo echekwenda nkwa bi amini Nkrumah Nkrumah ye ni Nkrumah echunujo be nke male Nkrumah ye Kenya kuye na be maletes Kenya be maletes Kenya le CIA la yusu CIA be yusu le na aka facility ni bi efe ye Ghana le jo if it be moti ni CIA yusu dankwa their history is bad for Ghana. Bad. Nke dankwa be last benke letter ko chombo. A band prepare for this particular punch. I still have that letter on my phone. No call letter name. Ababa say bi ni fitelo man jaloy ji ame. Man jaloy. All of a sudden, monuments, it's become a problem. I'm a check nibi polytechnics, can be ni John Mahama, can this can I'm a check na can be GFA, no la all of a sudden now check no I'm a cool new I'm in support I'm a cool new I'm in support I'm a cool new all of a sudden, I support it. I'm a cool new. You understand what I'm saying? No. Kwesi practice. Le umene eba womile. You know metro. She only awa no. Jena. So I'm a she kwesi practice. I'm a transport a video mahabo. Koni wabo ni transport minister yetwe. Ofaneke obasmoni o contribute maximum high. In ni latte no koyejin. Ni text no ni afiache question na biboba. In text no. Ofane bonko asmoni o contribute maximum high. Boni afe ni matrabo ke in game presentation na ke oani wanu ohi. Now trust minister Mr. Matra video haboni okwe noni ewe ka wagba there is something is work nyam one second video e boli bako gani our link here ni Matra video and in download the able yolo blurry screen oh me standing Mini Sunday. Right. I hope I get was screen and you find and you get Kiami. Let's see. I get okay. Here we go. Nani Matra Mahani. Now wabwa minister to it.
The recall. Parliament will be expected to pass a lot of bills, and as government agenda, we have a lot of bills from the Ministry of Transport, and one of them is the renaming of the Kotoka International Airport to its original name. We will remember that in the period of the Second World War, around 1956, the British Royal Air Force used that place as an airport.
You find it screen still FA blur. You keep working on it.
In 56, that facility was handed over to the civilian rule agenda. We have a lot of bills from the Ministry of Transport. One of them is the renaming of the Kotoka International Airport to its original name. We will remember that in the period of the Second World War, around 1946.
It's more better. In one like all highlights, Jamie, chat session there. Its original name. Its original name. Once again, I'm a name. Me Bible 5 screen FA blurry. I'm still working on it on my end. So far, I can't me. Oh no. Now we'll continue.
6. The British Royal Air Force used that place as an Air Force base to carry people to war and other activities. After that period, somewhere in 56, that facility was handed over to the civilian rule. That was the time Sergeant Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was at the helm of affairs. He retooled, he revamped, and redeveloped the Air Force base into a civilian passenger airport. And as at that time, the name was Accra International Airport. And that name is of significance to us. We all here have accepted that Accra is our capital city, marketed, rich culture, and also locational identity. That everybody in this world, especially in the West Africa sub-region, knows that where this struggle for independence had a lot to do from Accra. And so renaming the airport to Accra International Airport is of significant importance to the Ghanaian people and, for that matter, the African personality. Now, the situation is such that we are not doing this with any political thinking. We are doing this to come from a very neutral point of view that Accra is our capital city. It is not anybody's name. If we want to name other monuments or any other national facilities to people, this is the time that we are looking at restructuring them. For the fact that we had a name and it was changed to honor somebody in his role in the 1966 coup, we feel that that history is not what the Ghanaian will want to hear. The fact that it had an original name, and that name was when the first president gave that name to the airport, we should do that, and Kwame Nkrumah himself in his grave will remember, even if the spirit is anywhere and it is coming home, it will get to his original Accra International Airport, no any other name. And so we are not doing this to cause any pain or any harm to anybody. We want to look at the geographical importance, and we want to look at other practices in the world. For instance, we have the Nairobi International Airport. We have the Addis Ababa International Airport. So renaming Accra International Airport is one of the glories we think that we will be doing to our forefathers who fought for independence for us and gave us these rich and respected names. We are not in any way rushing on this bill. It is going to go through all the processes. For this time round, it is to be laid in Parliament. It is.
Once again, this is somebody who has studied the history. Bonichishi. Some people, I'm a bunch of many one now friend. I'm a UFA. Once again, I'm working on the picture. I'm a bunch of nonsense. On a minister, said the history, Ojogba behind the name, the place, everything. No phenomenon if you I fail like keke. Kwashia ni kase ni kenye na you ni nyonye gba onye da ni you bulu bulu imi efu nye keke am gbega na mi njewa because ni bi ekome eyamila. You understand what I'm saying? Eyamila. Ona she ona mokoni egme twinshi ni ekase no ne sane kase. Dani a move ahead with no ne sane move ahead. Onum shishi die mokoni eleno ko kakane ewe ni ole I'm a problem ni I'm a yo ekome jiake nyami 1 second nyani ma refresh airport no wo wafakwesi a support neken she afiache wafakwesi no me support shole wafakwesi amato wafakwesi video enwena aga wo nkruma so
This week, my day, I'm busy. This is to discuss national issues based on logical deductions and so on. There's too much theater. And that is reflected in the current debate about whether or not to change the name or not to change the name. As a matter of fact, reasons given for changing the name, reasons given for retaining the name lack any they lack any substance. Let me be mild. Let me be diplomatic. Very mild.
Okay.
They lack any substance. Childish in the extreme. You understand? You have a majority leader announcing that the name of the airport is going to be changed. And the primary reason for changing the name of the airport is that it's located in Accra, and the land which was used for the construction of the airport was given by the people of Accra.
You see, ona wafakwesi on a problem. So once again, wafakwesi has always been for the change of name. He has always been, but Danele etoni aka wonkruma gbemi. No na ke wonkruma gbemi ni mama yariga ke airport emagama shikono. No wo tiacholete is one of the reasons now consider na chakigbe and Accra me egbena. He has a problem with it. Because once again, airport identify. Oh man, no sound. You find any technical issues say if so like I said once again Uncle Kwesi egbena consider the fact that Shiponi airport mano gamano ni gameke ha. You understand what I'm saying? Now that aside, keji I consider no umpo I consider no umpo keke ni government fe yake ekeni ngo game game wo fita Ghana yi wo fita Ghana yi wo esa akekeji government chake no ko ke government in chake no ko consider wo. So Uncle Kwesi a problem because I get one kruma ni mama yariga ke shipon Gama Shiponi. Ni airport ma Gama Shiponi. Gama Shiponi. No ka chake na ke Accra. One of the reasons. Uncle Kwesi, a problem with it. You understand what I'm saying? Abanya ma airport ko ye Western region na ke wole. Nkruma be jeje. Abanya ma na ke wole. So once again, they have a problem. When ni ayuake airport there shikpono ne ma Gama Shikpono airport there ma. Ni government a factor no in. Ni egba meti ame kumana. Uncle Kwesi of egbena. Yes, afiache he supported the cause. Banake won kruma gbe mi ewo. No na afie enwena. Of course, government here who pay ha. Eke afenyon koma. Aka Kotoka International Airport, Accra. Afenyon koma le won ken ale. Kotoka International Airport, Accra. You understand what I'm saying? Onanie. So Uncle Kwesi, noni ewe ne noni ewe ke noni transport minister you no lead me to mameki koni agbene line say ni keba once again I can mene wo network egba wo na wa de enche minpa nye fe fa nye keke ami min na ye in TV no e bi ake screen ehi now Ga-Dangme esani wafe ekome. Look, me engona, if you ask me, engona ake government here ewo Accra ni acheme nyele kuwe aflo wa eklante. You know. So me isumo ni akaba wo mancheko gbe ashile ne ken hawo. Because in na nibi komeye online amongst wadi enchepo. Wadienche wa platform say komano ni debate ya no eja mo omo. Now mene na article ne ni wache aikotu afela interview ye city ebanage bi again aikwe otu proposes naming Kotoka International Airport after prominent Gafiga numo dabi ashile na kai eja ke wo bring we komo momo ike abo no go malakabo inga mini we komo momo no Mr. President the only thing ni must support ji ake Accra about spell the original way AKRA but me ni tete bi ere ni nta ke oke wo gamancheko egbana yes in leda ni ma abwe nke bwa ka oke wo gamancheku shinumo ko oke wo gamancheku egbana ni actually eba ngona aka oke wo gamancheku because guess what shikpo akemi age no la mancheko ni eke ha ni no fit one of the reasons here wo ni nakan la manche akpale Man Rose over ne can story anukwale ni over ne confirm me more hami onu Man Rose over ne boy ajame over ne can story anukwale ni over ne confirm me more hami onu Man Rose bona so agala mancheko like na kan shipon ha if it one of the reasons he wona akpale so imagine mo ni la me ni amekpa ame manche yege aga wo mancheko ni tache ejega machine alo aga wo mancheko ni ejosu alo aga wo tetekwashi eje teshi o aga wo mukone eje nunwa ona ke trouble baba agbene nwe platform economy yo akemi age make argument eje make na kenjeme chuchukwe mina chole the whistle akajema choje me mini laweko no ke aka choje me laweko konu lawepe be onununwa konu lawepe be onununwa So imagine money nungwabi e komenwe kake na kenjeme wo no mi je la ma no because what charge me la we ko. So Accra International Airport there a solve your BP. So honorable Joseph ni Aikwe Otu impa mi kpofai Accra no kenye no moko ni ba no ana spelling Accra, the original spelling of Accra, not this corrupted version. Honorable Aikwe Otu mi kpofai ama kind of article any city news fair mahabo. Again, Ni Aikwe Otu, president of the Ga-Dangme Association, has called for the proposed renaming of Kotoka International Airport to honor a prominent figure from the community rather than adopting the broader Accra International Airport title. Speaking of City Eyewitness News on Tuesday, February 3rd, Ni have already begun among civil society organizations leaders to identify a deserving Ga chief or notable personality to the airports for the airport's new name. Our people, including civil society organizations, started discussions on getting a Ga chief or a prominent Ga person to have this monument named after him. It is still in the works, and we will present a paper to them, he explained. He said that many in the community view the current Kotoka name as increasingly controversial and argued that a similar recognition has been given in Kumasi. Accra's indigenous people deserve the same recognition. The majority leader, Mahama Yariga, announced plans by Joseph Aikwe Otu in saying, Impa Minkpofai, Accra International Airport. Honorable Joseph Aikwe Otu, only akeka woman cheko be na ketejeme beno ba na saneba sane wadi enche wati amimpo ejensuomo in ake some of the platforms say honorable oye no kenyen ma wolokin government here no fe no ni wo from about support the AKRE Accra AKRE original spelling no keji anya check your original spelling ashile ne honorable Aikwe Otu olele so mpa mi kpofai honorable mi kpofai kenye woloko ni bagma nyema koni government here mo nyeka alake be mo afele AKRE a spelling the original spelling of Accra boni was before bluff me ba corrupt le was spelling le na kan anyway je ni Accra city ko je me boni a spell yo le AKRE a spelling le na kan mi kpofai keje je na kan le you already know uncle Minkpofai. On aboni yo. Minkpofai. Agbene wena ke uncle. Over the class captain can kefetai. Agbene ke obake. Ni no ake no mo. Nye no aye obake no mo e. Na di akwa ba na ke obaka wo jeme. Ona uncle. She be ne na ka wo mancheko ele Minkpofai honorable dabi. Ole ake wake we ba be. You already know. Wake we ba be. So fine honorable. Ani be Accra abo ashile naga koni naka akwa aba amuwe na kwe noni abafe over the call asmoni o contribute in another point ko ni mi town ni ma make ba nkaba wa bia because feed mene ehin ke obasmo no contribute text mommy hi koni nkebo abano wawe matra ni late noko yeji leji mo kenkle ni a text me hi ke ngbena matwa afiache kwashi nabi boba so far 2 requests pen na nke squad imano what e wo yin hello ni over ne oja ipa
Ni tete wa to the chumo ko pani o chu when oba nya Ga-Dangme bi fe ni ba pe la mane no kaji oba kwen no ni ya no the what shi ni oba when che oba wi wo to here aba kun wo try ni wo sumo
Ghana, Ga-Dangme Ghana. Ewo ke taflache mokotomo ohini jan. Na ke atawani a ona ohini jan. Akwa penyo ni wa.
Nakai.
Amepele ni pakpake ya mema. Tamele akesin leke monument ke leke majani bi ne ni pakpanye. Mede wa amepele ke ya memami.
That's right.
Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ebanye Ghana here ni na independent. Le kometu ama museum hale. Agbo. Dani circle yo jebene Kwame Nkrumah circle ne le hun komo.
That's right.
Sipon che ni sipon le no ni dikinta kita yo a fe le blo kapete he ko bibio. Efe wo himble. Amen. Efe wo himble. Kabene takita yo na te gba fe lo jogba ni won wo fe museum agbo ni ayaba na bote mi na na do de aka bi me ke me shigun ni ke mena atake Kotoka ni akaba wo gangba mi e aba anma nonsense meno amere Kotoka ama ho amechake ka ajele bi ameka fe ho airport
No.
dankwa ne madankwa secretary osuwe kwa fe ha Ghana ingbe akelema iwa ka dankwa na ma be bagbe Ghana ashin dulo jo tolo e na bagbe Ghana ashin meno amekele ya achebi
That's right.
Ghana je gape iwo ta flat tomberi jo mama tano ne feko kata ni wase ata ona jo mama akela ya bole bamboy
No.
ya mami na le den
That's right.
kasi edin keti adi la we fere ne ba fere la hu ejabunu akela na ka ma bunu
No.
shi abalo no fere no na ka baga leke ma ye leke ohini jan na ni
That's right.
No work on the machine attack it. Yeah, Jamie. I can na mobile. I can go for Ghana be you. Your boyfriend no I can stadium I will buy me. You're no tomorrow about you. I'm gonna claim what I no he work. Obako like bulu na de common sense mini at all. Yeah, Ben.
Bemoshe.
About your rubbish. About your rubbish. Yeah, ohini jan tafla me bibi on upon ohini jan. Imani no ohini jan. Ta jabo aka ogugo to ohini jan ba jabo wa. Ene meleke ka wo nu e. Esa ni wo ba tasu. Esa ni right there.
That's
right. Esa ni wo hu what we. E da get no feel no archives here ni area.
That's right.
Oda. Ko me ba bo ene me na tuwe na me ka ba tuni. You want to read to one only mokoke, amasama, ni wafan walaga masama, amasa, ni amasama.
That's right.
Like sama, no one we here, you know, big me baba, abake la kanjini. You want to be come here, ni kaji one no, it's any quickly no what tissue.
Nakai.
What he.
That's right.
I've been learning about Muna, when cha one ye me come. Na ame fair me a blow for it. Na me ke boy efe kome na me work boy ni boy push my agenda ka ikene club afoda no ko again la tema I hate boy into golf yo New York te ha woku me agbene I hate boy na football I hate 10 million per keto na hani football ya jeme mena ni kabo yo ne woni me ka wona me na me kamo go me mena a sha me ke nye TikTok ni mena ka e cha he mancha ke le di manche ni go le nche de fe ni tafla che a follow ni abakaje a ke go ha a hon go e fe ne se go fio si la ne so le hu e a ke ha boy
Belencha kwamo.
Shila here pano akele on wase bagbo. Nita think about shibie.
Ovane yo nyemi. O ira don ma job ni ma job. fine bonke oba sumoni owie ani manu ohi eke agbene Uncle Sam anan dabi je Uncle Sam ama tell you Uncle Sam anan o fine text mommy ye phone no keke ma trouble ye no mi pa bo fai ye ishiba mi text mommy ye phone no eke text mommy hi ye phone no eke nya what afi ache kashi na bi bo ba mi pin no ma bia
Hello.
hello Alaji tete
Bro boy. You want my do man.
o ba ya bla wo fa no ja ipa no
What can we do for 5 years? Nanu bo den jashi ye ko ja no ahanye.
yaw
Ya anya gbo mo to wala ni seke.
yaw
Jomo kenile. Nya ka tunu to nya ka tunu tumo nye tuo ne.
yaw
If you are you na you work about almost of your argument I can't hear about the change of name has no will affect economic impact. In fact, bull real money. That is stand for bull real money. The last I was telling you, and this warfare politics. I don't know what your owner. One who had Ga-Dangme.
That's right.
The time of warfare. It involved both NDCB and MPPB. Your guys from CPPB.
That's right.
Our talent was war. Okay, what political collaboration and passage.
That's right.
Our first, we are calling on the Ga-Dangme caucus in Parliament to issue a statement.
That's right.
Against both offended by you all. Against both you are offended by you all. Kanaka Amado Kuka Etomonu. No, Gavin Brown,
that's right.
The Ga-Dangme caucus should issue a statement. Number fight on affair. Politics.
Gabi.
I'm belittle achievement.
Yep.
Through our activism in warfare, they want to belittle it. But they want to attach politics to it.
Yep.
Politicians say
that's right.
What Ga-Dangme achieve what we have. So we should be credited with the achievements.
Exactly.
Me Kenya the crop of MP in your parliament. Look, what to end this no here. Their politics say,
yeah.
So on NDCB and drum of MPPB.
That's right.
I can not fear I'm talking about your politics. No fear, no sign I'm the politics. I'm budget. I'm a look foolish in the eyes of people.
That's right.
No man. I'm a look foolish in the eyes of people. And I can't Ga-Dangme ni be who like you were saying question practice. Yeah, you have the right to read meaning into when his saying becomes ambiguous. You have right to read meanings into it. Argument a few on G. Gamashiponi the war. It's not good argument. I understand him where he's coming from. I'm not defending him.
Right.
Everybody has right to read meaning into whatever he says, but it's an ambiguous statement. What he was expecting, argument expect on G. If you argue like a thing, my airport there. The money about my airport there. After it had been handed over to us by the British government. Renovating in my airport there. The Accra airport there. Bono over Seku Oshile. No Otake Bear.
Yep.
The argument should be the bear journey are Chake Bear. the way is reverting back to its original name.
That's right.
That's the argument you perceive practice. When I'm into come on, you travel of we are talking about travel is chanting men we are kicking against that. The argument is that where original Benny Nkrumah wo airport the Accra.
That's right.
Guys, when I can go power, let them make a power.
That's right.
I know it can go power. Whoa! The Accra airport. I feel who were I go over warning argument question practice. Argument you perceive practice. Or they got to mean different work and rappers.
Right.
I'm a record attacking bear. Really bad. I go for the Chacoco. America were being affected by COVID and Ukraine-Russia war.
Yep.
No, why I'm a fluence can it be? Come on, Otake University in Brongafo region. No, Buza University. Otake UDS Yetamale campus. Otakele. No, Jordan University. Otake UDS campus. No, one back with it. Otake other University of Cape Coast in the commercial campus. Otake no appear minka. Nakatime ameke work or Benny Yama Papa. I'm check your bed. What I'm say argument on I can pull you complete. I'm a here, I'm argument I'm a sure. I'm a time a face. I'm a face. I get many bear machine. Just first of all, award. But who for? Men what man ba award bo alobo ba award no obaju Ghana God okay award you be the president no award your gold ya otoju you go the kaya no ogbele na award humba e ba mo yele
lewe ba cha no that's right
you cannot condemn Akufo-Addo
that's right
how do you award yourself a medal? No, I'm going to one cat. Are you supposed to market? There, Accra Airport, attack no, I'm maintaining.
That's right.
And I get more. Can one cat, tackle, she wants a man. I'm a leader. I will not know back. I'm a swam.
There you go.
La baga okay ba ma make sport back la manchawo.
Yep. Exactly.
Accra do much ka Ga-Dangme
fame. That's right.
A unify.
No.
Dana aga ato manchako gbe. Okay. Ni na kinta gbe yawo. Ni nungwa mo ka am manchagba wo alo la me ka ma small. Aka me gbe wo. Just want to hear she go to Benin.
Awa two.
From the word go, canvas of fight for the Cadmina. Can no win back where yes, Casero can bear just look at
that's right.
Checkman who turn what Romana. I revert Jenna attack it bear. The name is not being changed.
That's right.
When I somewhat feel like cleanse, you know. We are reverting the airport to its original name.
Exactly.
There's a difference between change and revert.
That's right.
What maintain no Accra Airport there? What maintain? What fight more? What fight only? Oh, back Eba. She want me. Parliament pass mla. Pass mla. On a bring on.
That's right.
A pass mla. The government can assent to the mla. Agben from mla. Agben will come back to Obake.
That's right.
We'll come back to Obake. We will fight. I can be an beba mash Accra. No, kwa huta Agben. No kono kwa huta Agben.
Yeah.
Ka if you Accra airport, be Obake automatically shall follow suit. The war. Me pa Ga-Dangme fight. What station?
Okay.
We were fighting like a tiny cake bill come.
That's right.
Like a back a manchego back.
Yep.
Ojo no me ba we fight.
Mhm.
I can't say they don't go different. One qualify. I can't ni don't go different. We say we are calling on him also to step down as the president of the house, to step down peacefully.
That's right.
What try the glances? Can I can? What fancy what try the glances?
That's right. That's right.
You won't get you more. Power be
Over you.
no man feel
Yeah. Nimpa je fa ne keke ami ake mene to wedding ke mene wo streamer ebe boni wata wo ni eji nimpa je fa ne keke awo I don't know why producer ke in Comcast koni ya Verizon maybe it's about time they sani it's about time they sani mabo producer to ya gbe ni ma Verizon because Comcast be ne I'm in Banna. I'm in Fetchon Bene. So nya ni what Uncle Sam anan unless Uncle Sam amate fi un basumoni ewi obatwa Uncle Sam anan ke wogbe na watwa Man Christie ke watwa Man Christie un ke nke squad eba no ke woba close for mene once again min pa fire ke mene wo stream gba wona wa de enche I don't know why oh Uncle Sam me boyo Uncle Sam anan here we go now we try Uncle Sam anan.
Hello, Nitati.
Papa, mbo fani to your thing.
Oh, you're the one.
You what drum? Who find no jai pano?
Okay. Oh, my way few oko.
To fani.
In fact, many oppose or Accra Airport FM going so he. Me papa.
That's right.
Against the beach on exactly. In that 10,000 in Quebec ni no fair in that I'm against the game. Ga-Dangme be a fan.
Yeah.
Ona. No, except of no one is any gamen, you know. To be named to the vote reading and the carcass in the cake and the face useless. To be no year, Nippon le Parkasi hope was my airport. I mean, but on a Nidia Kotoka, no, Ona Nidia Jemmy. Ona. Yeah. How about Ayuque Otualamani? You are no less. But I can't get the men in your share. But Tomoku, you're done. Dangme affair. Woman can be
that's right.
Then you only about for Biami, for Biami, the work at the quest. You tell me, then you fear commit, you don't need to take Kumasine, a buying man.
That's right.
Oh, no, that's a volunteer. Fine, can't call. In fact, a gent interpret commit D.O. Anna, nature say, well, tell my leg instruments, Sunny.
Right.
To make you a dream of you. Yamata Shanti Hini Jeme. A take a mark a catamanto and on your time of Yame Ba.
That's right. That's
what
right.
you want. Not a jacket. Walk out, Bello. Should I check Nigeria? Yeah. I want to knock a no more important for here. Niji manye be a banabo. No, do not want to warn one look again.
Nakai.
I guess you, Milana and be nothing to be one quality. Mata Joe by a commander and Jenny, the last hour thing.
Darby.
Back in the Cassania. Sunday tell a town like one way, one high. This year, but what is Sunday question? Romo she come.
That's right.
Echa ni gbese. Echa onu pada kelele. It's a mistake. Why can't he say?
That's right.
You've got fair, no quality. Come on, man. No one's on there. Can't no one back. We box in Boca, no.
Okay.
You buy no son, can you tell me when you buy no son? Ona.
Yeah.
Maybe this papa ni mo san nye no ye nye fe e come fe mo dan nye fe. I can repent. Bro pata show to. Ona. No te agente monte de crack. Ona boni ni no ta ni le ga ete tama e wo ete ye we ba nye ebu a so a no mo ka bo na ka bo mi bo odavi olentine ni brother like alata English alata.
That's right.
Ka ba wo manche ama me ba wo manche na ka ba hani.
Yeah.
So bronya no ko wo je me
bla le ga wo je e bia de fe ne
ye je na kai so ple no wo lo no to akase mi ni we akase ro ko afiteni we akase no ko afiteni e wa in fact te fe ka se ni e shami e do mi wa akase wo je me nfe na e wo ka ame ba akase ni ame ka se e wo me bi akani e wa me ba advices ni about wa me nga alo ka wa me kwa me ko
e na pe sale wulo bi e na pe
advices there me about wa this is no como poco ona me
right
no Manchester International Airport aka wo mo ko gbe
that's right
ona Manchester International Airport first London you on for ke babi ene ona boni ni yo no se no ya
that's right
no kaja awo Accra International Airport o da pasigbene ama gbagbo no ko fi o
over you
o kan e ka FIFA ni fe ku mi na fe ku ami yenyo a play no ankara bami
anka bami okay
ona boni ni yo mi dem ankara wa mi Nkrumah retire e ja ke selegbe ona boni ni yo ona afe ni ate okay na enyo ni ba ana na ya kan afifa it fast na black ankara kwa wo mi yes na gwa no mi kwa mi Nkrumah no mi trace efefe omo we ni le bagben afi ni bi efe omo na kan ta me ye primary school wonye ke de la ke ya trace be na gbele first time wonye o ke alhaje laje pi sinu wale road there he wo ba se pepe ona boni no buzi aduro la hu mi ba ke ye bi na ke ame ngala tete ha ku na ke si o e fa ni wa mi Nkrumah adumoshi won na interview na si wadako che ta president ye ona boni yo leba aku bene start a champion ba fe ku na pole buzi leba ke si mo fi mare bi na afi no ko te e ba hwehwe me se
yeah
buzi ani be ba fi no ka wa ka me yue wonu pa na me yue na me nu fun game ba wa me no
that's right
no me ni me game onu pa some
George
be ni me na me opposition nu if e di ncho
that's right
e we he no ni yaba
yeah e radon pa my job that's right Uncle Sam Uncle Sam brother another Uncle Sam Baba Chaman Christy keke agbenenke cheme e bakpa no keke o mu na fo mene hello man Christy yeah over no jai pa no
yeah I'm the TV and Kabalo. Oh, good evening, I'm a fan. Yeah. Neke airport nesa yoni. Kwame Nkrumah eye ni bi enyo e ma me hu ye nya ni ba estate ye ga mi male I think we've shown how much we love Kwame Nkrumah bonus they were airport the original name it make sense many view I make Accra airport Kumasi lomi eto Kumasi Mkone Batakede Eke Mko Ayetama airport no okay te se ke ba ko gan mo fe mo te fi ke gbogbo he ba flo ko ke government because quite here na refer ma ke the ministries fake ya fi ke university como legon university ne pe spon ne kasi no ko no ni se no ko ni bu NPP gbon Kumasi se kwenye ha government Tamale se kwenye ha ho voter region se kwenye ha government none wole ya region secondary schools
yep
ni kwa Nkrumah ma right man wo make if wo be ni mean what drama no ni
that's right
e wo kwa ogbu
okay
kogbu akebo ayo man si wo hu wo ye me na ba fu wo be ko no wo ba fu wo me
that's
it's
right
about time nation ake lo asweshi sa ke wo nu pa ni ye demo ni wo bo wo yo nu pa ni du sen na me du distance ke no come he wo amena bu efe ko mi amejo mo be ko ame lulu ikenyi of course ka me demo ye ko mi ye ko no ni po awi oni esa na me tefi omo
yeah
esa na me wi akeshi ya ni wonta wo Kenya akeshi so for me do ni yo wolomi won sumogbe ni yo wolomi adebo ani keje 400 years or whatever years it was ona and me feel like she ne can Accra ne I think I can bro for me but na me it sound the ha me
right
na ka me ngala me how
actually that call quite blame that actually now me balenche bonnie I'm spelling like correct ARA because call blame I would jam in vain nakanji bonnie a spelling I'd have to look up onto what Biamini a check any check more by because call blame my book say I'm in vain in kind of your issue in vain AKRA nakanji bonnie no I'm spelling so now no at what point now check here I have to look into that
yeah because it
yeah
wo ke ba ni to enjoy ha wo ni ameba fight ya ke there's any history achake ko na ba nma ni bi ekoklo me isani ake AKRA wo mi
yeah
then we will prefer to have ACCRA than to fight me na me ba wo gan swamitri say ye pa na igbete me ye so
that's right
fanteche me ye so si wo no dino na me himbe yo
right
if you think as I tell me no ame ya Cape Coast me no ame ya Hogbe na me ho ame afi ame na kan ame twi agwagwe matis ya na Accra bi mo be spon don
right
e won e fi akese sani ka wo wi ehun wo ke go san ehun abami ake bi ane osu go eyi awudome eyi nokome fi eyi wo ye da ke dade wo when ame jeje ame beje display na me na kwa me ye wo hu go ka ni bi wo hu wo ba buhi e ya ke onyo o mo kwa agbo ye bi na wo le ke ya ekwe kumasa ke ya funde.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Go e yi omo. Go e yi go mi to mameka ni
right.
flat ni.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ona. And it's an aqua for me. It's a peaceful place for some people. One is their lasting place. Boni ameke go miefe shia na mecha boy me oko boy me menene. They don't have Accra they don't have any interest about Accra. All they wanted is their stomach. None by ya me musumi. Na mete na meke baga. Nothing.
That's right.
Well, I think we have to have a mutual point.
That's right.
Because when you want his no,
thank you. That's right. Thank you so much.
She won't forward
That's right.
Ame chukomi adenche ke kupo enye esa.
That's right. Nakai. No, man, Christy. Thank you so much. Right. Now, you see some of the foolishness. Ni what correct. You see, the way so. We probably have to work on this. I don't know if you are still online. You see some of the foolishness now. Christine, we are ni ebiake up until May type ni achake. The original spelling from Accra to AKRA to ACCRA. Now, come on, no need a feed into AI, and it is completely wrong. This largely formalized as Accra by the late 1800s, following increased British colonial administration. It evolved from the Accra ni Accra. It is wrong. It is, you see another distorted history. Ni try Bama me work. Ame wo work be. Diama me work Accra filmo. Sisi rend of volone egmale 17 no go yo whatever 18 no go yo nine no AKRA nakajibona spelling. Sisi rend of volone nakaji boni aspelling le mi Accra fin no ba na fin aspelling le AKRA. Bona she ame afeed that information kewo AI mi no AI nka aka blofo me nye chenkran ni ame chola Accra ye na ni sisi rend of wolone egmalemini 1895 na ma a capture from 1500 to 1869. So no me you all it's utter nonsense. Ona once again corrupted history echo now come on echo again which was anglicized to Accra, then to Accra. It is not right. Original source. The name is derived from the Akan word Inkran, meaning ants, refer to the organized nature of the Gan people. It is completely wrong. Colonial influence, European traders, Danes, British, corrupt Inkran to Accra. Once again, completely wrong. Final transition. By the late 1920s, British lexicon fully shifted the spelling to ACCRA, as noted in old maps and literature. Administrative shift. As the capital city of the Gold Coast was moved to Accra in 1877, the modern spelling became established. So once again, this is wrong. Thank you, class captain. Thank you so much. So these are some of the things what fight against cheme aba ni ameka wabakpa jena lele mene what jeshimla what jeshin almost 6:30 no me j so once again thank you so much class captain nyumbo ajob womba obakpapo no in the next 5 minutes we should be out of here. bamba waka wani fame bebo mo kawabo temi mo
Lampado mimba mo fame do manye
no manya blawo
cheme fe ni ko fe o ba mo fame do manye ni only ina afenyo markings ewiebulu ani nko mene ko ewo mi na
actually nye enjoy bi
ewo mi na only they get the no afenyo take ni ake ke be ni winiba ake acha ke winiba university no ni yo je to Accra e ba nwena ni na ka me ni yo ai be me ni aka ya ma airport be na aka me ho airport right
yeah naga no acho je ho
ni na share je me Accra airport daddy ai me what kind of problem you was phone then I shan't make any guy be na what game dey mo fe too slow ni edo ndake what game wa entertain no bulu ani ni ke okwe MP say ni your parliament madam Oku ni cho Samnate George asiko teme ne ke me ne fe no problem you guys will not do so you guys are used because I will regroup now back I'm in call upon I will be now I fight to for the Kenny we sit by the sidelines and we don't do nothing me with you all we just going to keep our hands folded on our backs for how long
right
when you cry 1 million like be so if you when I come and call on to I'm a regional house of Chinibu, you don't call on to nothing. I mean, is this people serious? Tell many year when you cry ta flat, many jomokra yo. Many go feel name. You can't even forget the Bamba Sierra money and lumen. That's flat, ta flat. Make it be you more than for such. Make it be what you tell one yano. If I'm doing it by no, okay, this is the opportunity that we have. But these people change this government to change the name to Accra International Airport. Naka ni rano me nkuma ni fe na gani.
Nkuma le.
No me
mani
no me wana me go feel ni mapa. Nkuma liake magashitono. Gasitono hii wana mechaki gube chaki ke fi na gaida leshi ni kai agbi mo ko nesa ni ba use a history Kotoka blofo tell your parliament ko NPP me NPP being here about ni bi ko ni bi na machaki and they have the nerve and the audacity to open
That's right. Well, actually, Bambangena. Picture ne uni una from the 1960s before ni achake ka Kotoka Accra. Akuje, what chale Bambang? Onu, what chale Bambangena?
Yo, ni de teminga mo fiamo.
E fa ne wa ile bono.
Jena. Ni lede saninele ko oko wa yem ye. Ogbe na.
That's right.
She me no ni pento ma UPG ofe komi ya ke she Ga-Dangme people nche na ke problem few ni wo ye ji wonye ofe komi ni ka ke no ko ba wo ka ke ne ke ni ne ine wo mo ine mi wo kwa ke agba machine ti wo ba na le te agashi kaji ekomi fe mo ye to mo blema beni ekomi ani ni no kwa mi kuma e use man che ko gbe ni ikefi
right
those days because kwa mi kuma le agashi kaji e use man che ko gbe ni ikefi ko ba isa agbegbe onu mi se o fe wo ye man se man say wo fe wo ya do chief ba mi heroes.
That's right.
I mean, I'm heroes, Onu me she ona na me temu ko Camiro gbe wo airport ko. Dabi onu me she. Ke gbe po na ma le bi o ko ba na schools ke ko me ke. I mean museums can be them about now. Akegbe wo airport ma gbe na ke wo time.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. Because if you're neutral, I'm
family. That's right.
Nobody argue with that.
That's right.
See, when you me fear ni mama president ni ibane ke no ko ne mba. Nke when you me fear ni ne amba chake amejomo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wa ko na ake amara ke wo so when wo argue wo ye ni ne.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ni ka on fi na ka if ba fi wo sigbe mo.
That's right.
Ni wo chai ko tu ni eba ni ebe wo che ni ebe yo. Wo chai ko to je le na ka alo je le ne amo ni amugini esai no ko ni mo fe mo para mo alo je le.
Dabi Joshua la bi fi na ka je le.
Joshua la bi Joshua bi le na ka ngule ta mo ni ta wo na. Yes. She no neighbor you be le denche le clear that ke afina ka sani baba.
That's right. That's right.
Ona ke sometimes onugba ko me fi oni eto mo mi ni ke gan am so wo no nwa me na mi ni ke gan me onugba so am no ke ni bi am benefit o ye mi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ona ya ke o le clear that she aji come because ene ke le la ke she le che me fe ye ko me gan fe ye ko me ni akebapo ni akewo labadi manche ko gbe cafe gani nobody cares. We all going to support. Onushi na kanu ka ke no ba na awu unu pa ko gan un manche ko gbe na ke wo labadi passport e mo fe ma support because gani.
That's right. That's right.
Because we mo fe wo no won to ni awu gama gbe
nakai
ka wo no ko no
nakai
ani labadi je gani te se je gan nwa je gan.
That's right. That's right.
Onumeshi.
Yeah.
Ona nie. Wakati when if you come ka jo smart ona the biggest mingbla money you want to gamate. Ona nie.
Yeah.
Ona the biggest mingbla money you gamate.
That's right.
Because gamashi be small na about moko la gba wo no. La small na about moko na kaso ya kutie. Woka utase orake mene meleche na meji ame.
Yeah.
Ni many ke gbe ba because the gbe a system me omo. The name Accra a system me quite many quite ticket. ACC a jeme. The name Accra. So it make it easier for them to bring nakan gbe back than I have another gbe ko. Na ka system me system me.
That's right. That's right.
No need your system me. If any amenitu mo ba fe easy because a system me omo. No project na me you protect. No project like I do. You get that ona no ba na aka do so mo no was only onye me ko be if you.
Ishe.
Onu you get it.
Yeah. Abacha over there kawakpa onu kawakpa.
Sorry, I don't.
Yeah.
Bena black dog for chon dem guy. Temeke ni pa mo fe mo de o manye. We people. We more like we fan like we san. I guess mama no make it. I guess she number one. Biggest point no make ni mo fe mo papa room ba make G. Ko ake effort ba wo tata you and you. Inu ni mo ko ke ake wo osu alata manche. Menu ni ache la manche me ko me hu agbe ni mo bia na wa ke airport fangbe nwa ma no mi. Okay, mo fe mo gbe na ke baba. O wara no point e come she 5 in point against book.
That's right.
E wo mo that feel like crowd mo
Wofen Accra, wofen Wemiku.
No.
Wofen Wonomi. To me, that is the easiest thing to do.
That's
Only
right.
we avoid be big ni here. Wa crab e say wofen.
Okay.
It is the way to go.
That's
now mo go to mo afinyo monkey. Kefi Ghana ni film mo boy akashi politician say I'm a politician here I'm a fit. Ma den che no ya. No what e attach na ewi ne here. Dot command by we me jomoni yoy. Ona ke ele no put by we age be bulu. Just connect a fake case. She je e bedo kono ni back no go. Airport Ga-Dangme no yo. Accra International Airport. The ironic thing about this whole situation, G. Money man. Auto no get fee no ko. Money ba kumole. The more RGA, on go down.
Yeah, mobile.
It doesn't make sense. Kotoka should have never been an option. I guess I can get airport egbe. No, shown. In last point, my make G. In the propose, yes, cabinet approve. She can't by do the legislative
process.
Process.
That's right.
Na ba approve, Allah approve. This is the time what fishing mon. Ni what you Koni. Parliament. Can't approve the parliament, but the mama by saying I'm going to feel official. It's not official yet. It is not the destination, it is the process.
That's right.
Parliament and this is where the dark in problem yo. As for Oshiki and Ga-Dangme they are useless to say the very least. Tafate what mami Lindo Klu ne by Bomode wa denche. She energy no konin na unsa ke na machine la we no one we that lele wo me e fi wo say again in them.
That's right.
Achiko te le English je ke na gbe. It's money mo fun bi mo ke je mo aha meneme. She je amepe. O fe money o ye gagbopa anu. Na fun o si ke abu. No ta mrato he ni wo nu ko gbin e wo ke bo ye nu ko ke mo e ni ne inna kamle ni gbe ne na propose ne e ya true somehow some way chale am ke wo home guy o en this in Joe o en pipi Joe kai mo aka Ga-Dangme jibo.
That's right. Clean. That's right. Before anything else. That's right.
No, I will how. You hear Kakpano no. Le in Kenya fe in topic of discussion from many Katana. Ka you are in a jam she nela mamutu money. War back up.
That's right.
The war. Obama the support. Sama menutumo ne akame make sure akashi. Ben na propose e fin le follow shaba aba awu na ba fin na ba make sure akele na acha ka Accra International Airport. Na kan o mo ni ngo gbe nkebo.
That's right. Ishe. All right, Chairman. Nye wala don minda mo fen mo shini kawo eshipe mene wajin shimla so what topic ele we were 30 minutes late but actually what 2 hours that's a long pretty much so minda nye fen shin mo ajo nye fen find wo obaba be wo obaba mlan wo obaba 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time so call ye GMT about 10 p.m. So war an hour earlier obaba than our usual time on a bonnie so war obaba 5 p.m. over the cano yen pano call ye Ghana 10 p.m. So war obaba maybe about another story same on this thing ni when you work with MP say ayu dogba imprint am pictures for constituency self no what one no work am ayu ni what push am I can fight there me what for shike am na me represent what interest nye friend nye what jono chemege nyeme o ba pe bi e wo nye yi wala don before ni machine fine ma send the link to mo boni nke ebo ma send the link for documentary ni manye na akoko acheku e release o fine bomode ni video subscribe mo ye channel wakale ba bi a weekend nele koni eba ball 30 minutes per 35 minutes. There is more to say na anya ke 35 minutes say me so wakale ba bi this weekend ni wobote na kan no mi wa de nche so ma send the link o find a bomade no kwe subscribe more to a channel YouTube nya wa de nche nye fenye yi wala don nye ke wojono bye bye.